everyone. Sorry for the delay. There was some audio issues because Windows loves me so much and loves to just, be such a joy. Anyway, let's get some music on and start drawing. Yeah, it's been a nice day. So, overall, get to draw, so I'm very grateful. Let's get some, start up with some warm ups and figure drawing, and then I'll get into drawing some, like, dragons and monster girls. Let's see what else we have. There's a whole list of things. Brush Warriors. Yeah, we'll go there first just to see what we can do, because there's a whole Brush Warriors, for people who are new, is a page where you can go to find like art resources and a whole bunch of great art challenges. Magical Girls is another art challenge for this month. Yeah, there's Monster March. So I like Monster Girls better than Monster. Yeah. So there's actually, and then Instagram has some great art challenges as well. So I highly recommend them. I'm excited to try some of these. So I'm going to look them up right now, really quick. And open up PureRef, which is an application that hopefully will be... It's behaving itself today after on the second try. Okay. So I have Monster Girls. I have... What's this? Let's find out. Oh, Monstrous. Oh, yes, this was another one I wanted to do, because it has like... Oh, it's here. It's already here. My mistake. Okay. Because it has things like Taco Dinosaur and Coco Slug. Okay. Hey, whatever. It's not... And here's Magical March, which will be fun too. It's got like magical characters I can work on, or creatures I can turn into magic. What else do we have? March of Fairies. Here's another one of those. That's another fantasy one I can do. Well, this one's based off of That's cool. This one's based kind of off of turning different flowers into different types of fairy folk. So that's kind of neat. Let's see. But let's start with March Garden Escape, drawing Seacad Spring. Huh. Interesting. Eh. No offense to them, but meh. Not my thing. Let's see. March of Robots. I am. We'll see. I'm not a big robot person. So, I know a friend of mine, D. Hosner, he's awesome at that stuff. So, I recommend him for that, but not me. March of Animals, on the other hand, is pretty cool. We'll put that on the list. And, let's see. But let's start with Monster Girls, because that'd be fun. I'll put March of Robots on here just for just the challenge. Do. What else do we got? Moth Madness, whatever that is. March Drawing Challenge. Oh, that's just nothing. Sketchbook Club drawing prompts. Okay, well, we found a bunch, so this is good. Okay. To work we go. Let's do some sketches first. Let's get warm up. Loosen up. Do some figure drawing, and then I'll get into doing some different characters. So, let's just do some random poses first. And then, oh, here's a cool one. I haven't tried this in a long. This is a really epic one. Whoops. Let's see. Okay. All right. Yeah. No, rid of that. Yeah, this is doing some quick. Oops! I forgot to put the music on because I forgot I restarted because everything was bad. Oh wait, it is. Oh, it's playing, but I can't hear. Actually, that might be good for. Let's see. Oh wait, but you can't hear it either. That might be a problem. 1 second, I'll fix this first too. I didn't realize this. There we go. Okay. I will figure this out. I know this is kind of an issue for some people's quality. I keep saying I'm gonna do it, but I promise I will soon. See if I can even just check it out really quick. Window. Oh. Okay. Looks like it's working. Nope, never mind. Sorry, I was trying something out. Yeah. I'll figure it out though. Alright. Back to work. This is how I start out drawings usually. It's you do a loose form and then you kind of play off of that. This is a figure in motion I'm doing right now. This is a tennis player. I thought it'd be a cool thing to start off with because it's got a lot of action in it. Well, that makes me feel better. I'm glad I figured that out. I'm so sorry for the delay. That was annoying. But it's, you know, you never know. Windows is very unpredictable. You make one minor change in your settings, and then like you pay for it the next time you go to stream. So it's only a minor hiccup, but I recovered at least. So. Do, 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 do. Yeah, there's a couple different choices today for the like I said, I was probably gonna start with either a dragon or monster girl, because those are the two best choices. But there's also like animals and what was the other one? Oh, we'll do monster girl actually. Like I said, that's got some good ones like Pear, and which is kind of cool. You can do like a good and evil monster girl characters next to each other. That'd be kind of fun. And then like Dragon has a bunch of be kind of fun to try and put them in the same shot. That might be interesting. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, this is just quick warm-ups. It's perfectly fine that they're loose. They just... And I'm using a very thin brush. I can actually switch to something thicker. Like I have a whole bunch of different choices here. Try this one. Yeah, see, I got one like this where it's yes. Sorry, I had this problem last time where every time I hit undo or control, it would restart the song. And it's not doing that today, which is very good news for me. What are you doing? Guys. Oh. What's doing? It's being weird. Oh, that's why. Sorry, I had the color picker hidden underneath the list of Monster Girl choices, which you can't see because it's called a widget. It's like this like a viewing window that only I see because it's on a different layer in the computer. So you don't have to worry about it. But it's a nice way for me to bypass all the annoying rule. Like this way I could put up like reference and I don't have to worry about it. If it's like anatomy, I don't have to worry about YouTube getting angry about it, you know, because sometimes they want to they don't like certain things, like even if it's for educational purposes, it'll still try and censor it. So this way I don't have to worry about that. Which works out good for me. I can draw cool characters and I can see all the kind of muscles I need to draw. That's very helpful. I'm just happy that the sound works. Cold all of a sudden. Sorry, I'm just letting some friends know that I'm on here. Okay, cool. do 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 do. Send out some. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Sorry. Just wanted to make sure I let them know. Good news. News. No. Sorry. Brain scattered for a second. Let's get some. Oh, here's even a better one. Let's do this one next. This is a better pose. So erase and try another one. This one's got more action in it because she's kind of like got her whole body going into this swing. Do, 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 do. Hope everyone's having a nice day. Let's see. She's got a tennis racket going here. Oops, I'm not planning ahead. This is why you gotta plan ahead. Because I quickly rushed into that. And that can be really useful using like action poses for like this for oh good. Just so you can get a cool pose for maybe like, because sometimes like it's hard to find like extreme poses for like sword play, because it's just sometimes it can be more difficult unless you go to like there is some websites though, like there's this one, let's see if I can find the name. Well, there's like movie still websites where you can just like find well, movie stills, and then like there's a couple that I've like obviously out there that are really good to go to, like Jason the Argonauts maybe for probably the older, well, some of the older stuff. Some of the newer stuff is good because sometimes they get really good choreographers and like people like instructors for like sword play, for using swords and all that stuff. So I'd say that would be a good choice, like one of those sites for reference. A good way to warm up though is to just do some of these quick loose drawings just to get the speed down, or even just get like used to drawing action, because that way it's easier than going straight into a drawing. But sometimes I do if I'm in the mood for like just I'm doing like animals or something like that, like I did with the Force One, which I'll show you in a second, which came out really good, and I'm happy that so many people checked it out. Like I saw the views, and they went up really fast today. So I was hoping it would, because I was pretty proud of that one. I put a lot of work into. Whoops, what you doing? Okay, well that's one of the reasons why I bet it's not undoing the song is because the Cintiq is not set up correctly. But it is. Anyway. It's funny because it's not set up for the with the eraser, which is annoying, but wait. Oh, it is. I thought it wasn't because it wasn't picking it up, but weird. Sorry. But yeah, it was because it was like I said, Windows can sometimes mess with all the software on the computer because it likes its operating software to like come first sometimes, and after an update sometimes everything kind of goes topsy-turvy, so you never know. But apparently it was okay somehow. So let's do another one. This is cool. Finding some really cool action poses in these. Tennis players, it seems, are really good for like just really extreme poses. They're not afraid to, especially. Definitely recommend it for like female characters exerting themselves, because I'm seeing a lot here where like they're not afraid to like make like these faces that are like showing like a lot of like force and just like not trying to look like they're posing for a camera, more like trying to pose like they're cool and trying to, you know, win at their sport. I think that's true. Also in I think soccer does that too. For if you're doing like need a cool like kick kind of move. If a character's like in a fight. Although they do have like also like Taekwondo, I would look up because they have tournaments and a lot of girls take that. So. Good reference in there for that. It's going to be very loose and sketchy. Yeah, she's like really full speed. The reason I like this photo is because you can see her muscles tensing in here. I'm probably not going to be able to portray all that, but at least I can see it so I can understand. And if I was really doing a longer drawing, I could put that into the character drawing. If this was for a reference instead of just a quick drawing warm-up. Hello! Thanks for dropping by. Glad you could make it in. Yeah, I'm just doing some warm-ups right now. Oh, I don't know if you saw. Here, I'll show you. I think I did post this, but oops. What? No. Okay. I almost saved over it. Good start. There we go. Let's not erase it because I did all this work on it. Especially now with a doodle. Oh, that would have been bad. Yeah, this came out really good. I'm pretty happy with it. Like, I mean, there might be a little bit of here and there I might clean, but I'm really excited with it. Like, especially since I'm trying to get better at drawing horses, and I put my one of my original characters from my comic. This is Grace Steelsong. She's the mother in the story. I have her like I might fix her eyes a little. They're not looking up high enough, but she's feeding in an apple. This winged horse. So I'm pretty proud of that one. What was the other one I did? I finished. Whoops. Where's the other one? Oh yeah, I did this is one I did earlier this month. Last month was for February was fruit. So I did these fruit bats that are pixies. That one came out pretty cool. So yeah, some really good ones. Some months I try and do a lot of drawings, and some months I just try and devote to a few and make them really good. This one I'm really proud of. That one came out really good. So yeah. But I'll be right back. I just need to get some water, and then we'll get started on the Monster Girl. Yeah. All right. I'm back. Yeah. Okay, let's get some good reference. I don't know what we're gonna do for this yet, but we have today's is Enchanted, so I can do a couple different things for that. But there's a couple different. I had a few ideas. Where's my Oh, I know where it is. I need to open up a new window. First, I gotta save this one. Open a new window. Character ref. Which you won't see, but I will. Because it's all these different poses. Maybe we'll try this one. Wait. What? Wait, why am I getting a... Huh. Oh, never mind. I thought I heard an echo for a second. Oh no! Your tablet went? That's horrible. Sorry to hear that. Trying to think of what kind of monster I'm going to base her off of. Because there's well, you know what? Because dragon is another one of the prompts. Let's look at what the dragon for this month is. For today is. I think it's elder. So we could make her look. Where'd it go? New window. second. What? Yeah. Pear. Do something with like playing around with like a poke, maybe some like yeah, today's Elder. So Monster Girl and Elder Dragon. Maybe possibly like it's a pet? I don't know, I'm trying to think of like Elder Dragon wouldn't be a good pet. So for this one it would be kind of more like the Elder Dragons are sentient and very big, so it'd be more like it would be like the entire background. Look at this joint based. Maybe even do like the like Dark Souls, like make it like this like deified kind of like Elder Dragon. And then you just have where it's like almost like this alien kind of life form. It's so ancient and powerful. I'm trying to think of I should play around with different species for it. Like sometimes I like to base. I think I was going to do a bird for the. It's going to be kind of like more like a beak. Beak could be, especially for an Elder Dragon, that'd be a really much more powerful than a regular mouth. So let's see. Yeah, play around with some. I'm gonna also look up some cool. Oh, here's an idea for that. Maybe. Sorry, I'm trying to think of cool. Problem with Monster Girls is maybe it's something I need to work on. I can use for this month as an excuse is I want to get better at fashion too. Like I don't have a very big library of different things that people wear. Like clothes, that's it. try putting them both in the same drawing. Kind of fun. Like a fire outfit for this girl would be kind of cool. Good partner for an elder dragon would be like some kind of fire elemental servant kind of, or like just works with her kind of character. Yeah. That's an ideal. Just rough out some things. Play around. Put her in some kind of action pose, maybe, where she's kind of just trying to look cool next to the dragon. Oh, you know, she could be one of those, actually, that's the other idea. I'll say that for someone else. I kind of like Fire Girl for this one. She kind of feels it. Good mix. Not a mouse cover, that's lazy. Maybe cartoonize a little more too. Trying. Yeah, I'm trying to be fast. This is just me roughing out ideals, though. This is nothing. None of this is part of. Some of this might not even survive. But that dragon, it's a very much a placeholder. I'm probably gonna make the dragon more in the background. I'm thinking, so we can see more of it. And yeah. Because I got a couple of really good poses for like random things for her. Oh, it just takes time to get used to. You gotta have like a. I always try and throw things onto the canvas as quick as possible because I already know they're not gonna look how I want. So at least if I get like a rough idea of them down, then I can't forget them because I know they're gonna. I'm so used to just them coming out slightly off of what I expected. So. You can always just lower the opacity, go back in and redraw, and then just make it better the second time. Like I can, if it lets me. Oh, I didn't make it later. She's kind of like, maybe she's doing something where she's kind of like framing her face with her hands. It'd be kind of fun. Oh, I have reference here. Yeah, I have lots of reference. Yeah, you gotta. I use this application called PureRef, and the nice thing about it is that it's on a different layer, so it doesn't show up in the window, even though it's like right next to the image. So I can like just reference something and kind of obviously I change it, but it's just nice having it available there so I can do like fun things with it. Honestly, for this, I might even just play around with just like the pose first, and then worry about what kind of creature she is after. Because I kind of had an idea for another one, but I'm gonna save it. Where I was gonna do, like right when I was drawing her, I kind of almost went into doing a snake girl, but I kind of want to use that for something else, for a different prompt. That's what I'm gonna do, like, I don't know, like maybe she's like some kind of elemental, like she's a fire elemental. That's what I'm thinking. And then she's in I don't know if I'm gonna combine them. That's too much work. You know what? I'm not gonna do that. I mean, I could try, but maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll hint at a silhouette here, and then I'll just do a separate one later. That's a lot. Got the dragon right behind her, like that. She's kind of just... Yeah. doing like a kind of like action pose, kind of like selfie kind of pose almost. The other thing, especially with like drawing with a Cintiq or with any, even with your, even with like a pencil and paper, always press light the first pass, because I mean, you're gonna want to go over again anyway. See, now I can like go on top of this with a different brush and kind of like, I was thinking of making her into like a flame astronaut like in Skyrim. So I'm gonna for like really bright colors. Like that, but I'm gonna make it so it's like more like a mixture of different things too. So she'll have like a array of different color flames, or all like her dress might be like a purple flame on top of her red flame or something like that. I'll play around with that. See what I can make. If it lets me. Okay, good. I'm like, wait, is it letting me use color? Like I make the freckles into like cool spots and like the and then she can have like this like cool, fun chipper. Actually, for her hair, it'd be cooler to literally go. Blue flame for her hair. I love these brushes. It's so fun to just go, especially when it like early in these art challenges. I love to just go crazy and just have fun because it's like there's no harm to just like have some fun for a little while first. Just like see if I can come up with a new an art style to play with for different art challenges. best part about Monster Girls is just get to play around with the like body shape and everything because they don't follow any rules of anatomy. So like you can really make them oh cool! How did they like it? I like that show. It's pretty cool. I'm just playing around with some colors here for like the cooling part of her magma skin. I also have a cool brush I'm gonna try out where it's let's see if I can find it. If it's always a pain to find this brush. No, that's not it. Yeah, Arcade's got a really good story. Actually, this would be good for the hair, maybe. We'll see. Nah, not really. This is good for the hair. You get this cool, like... I won't use it yet. But... Yeah, Arcade's got some good characters in it, though. I like the, story and I'm curious to see what if and when they started up again. Like I know people that play the game and they told me more about like where they could take it from here. So it'll be interesting to see them move forward from where they left it off. Because they hinted at a new the villain at the very end of last season, but you have to play the games to know who that is. I cheated and looked it up, but yeah. It was interesting seeing everyone's arc though, like having Silco, like his whole like everything you found out about him in the final season, and everything you found out about like his brother, and just everything was really, I don't want to spoil anything for if people haven't seen it, but really interesting. Maybe I'll make her clothes will be black actually, so that they can, and I'll have like steam coming off of them, or smoke. Yeah, just shove of. Since she's just an elemental, she'll just be very much like the figure form, not. And maybe the secondary layer of her clothes would be like smoke. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah. I just like that even the villains kind of are in that show are complicated. They're they're part of a lost group, like civilization, essentially. So they're trying to kind of reform a culture that's disappearing. And that makes for an interesting story, for sure. Oh, there we go. There's the one I was looking for. The Kirby Crackle, it's called. These little dots. It adds for, I think it'll add for a really cool, like, molten effect on her. Yeah, that's kind of cool. It's just like living energy. Maybe even like her, she looks more like a ghost now. I don't like that. Maybe this is... trying to just play around with her color balance and where everything is. Because usually, like, I mean, in I can have fun though. I can just play around with this until I get it the way I want it. But recently, I actually got a free I signed up for that Tubi because I wanted to watch old cartoons. Like I rewatching The Critic. I haven't seen that show in forever. But But there's also like the original Teen Titans. I want to rewatch that, and Ben 10 is really good. I like the like some of the like Ben 10 Alien Force was pretty cool, and Ultimate Alien I liked a lot. So I'll probably check those out. Because one of my characters was actually based off of Kevin, the my Earth Elemental guy. Like his powers are very similar, so I kind of like got the idea a little bit from that. And there's some really old stuff. I mean, well, very retro and like original Transformers and G.I. Joe and all that stuff's on there. So it's kind of interesting that Tubi's kind of like grabbed all of Cartoon Network and kind of saved their stuff from disappearing completely. I'm hoping maybe that they'll grab some of the stuff from HBO Max as well. Because like Final Space kind of disappeared, so it'd be nice if they could just grab even like what was available and kind of just bring it back so people could watch that. So. But yeah, I like that show. The main character was a doof. I like that. Kind of made me think of like Fry from Futurama a little bit, with how dumb he is. And the interesting thing is that, like, much like most comedies, it's very sad too. It's funny how those two things just go together really well. Like, Last Airbender had some really sad moments in it too, where it's like really goofy moments as well. It just knew how to balance all that. Losing Appa, that was so sad. I don't know what I'm even doing. What was... totally forgot what I was doing for the prompt for this. I guess this could be... I kind of did my own. I was supposed to be doing one based on one of the prompts, but I kind of just went off and made a fire elemental and was like, I'm gonna put it with a dragon. And kind of forgot that the point was to, you know, base it off of a prompt of its own. Whoops. Oh well. What am I gonna do with myself? Maybe she's like a highlight that's this color, actually. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah. Let's see. I have no clue why I chose her. It's fun, but I do not know her purpose. Ariel, for that one I could do like maybe a pterodactyl girl. That'd be kind of cool. Or what else would be cool for a flying monster? Like a dragonfly, or that's too fairy-like. I don't think so. Some other good poses. I'm trying to think of it. Yeah, the more I think about it, the less the dragon in the background makes sense. But let's think, what would be kind of cool? Maybe her and then like a water elemental kind of in the same shot, kind of like messing with each other. Maybe they're back to back and there's steam coming up between them or something. It'd be kind of cool. Would be kind of fun. Maybe don't do it all in one layer, but considering this is all just me goofing around, I don't really care too much. Like, I'm fine with drawing over the parts of this because I'm probably gonna draw over it again anyway. But so yeah, they're just like back to back, kind of like. Let's start. Because I was going to do a pair is the first prompt. I thought it'd be kind of fun to do like... a water slash maybe like slime kind of girl with a fire elemental girl. Kind of cool. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, like an Undine and a fire elemental. It's like... Undine are supposed to be like these fairy folk that are usually portrayed as beautiful on the that appear in rivers. So they're like a water-based fire-based elemental that looks like a woman, but it's actually this like creature. Mm-hmm. Might the cartoon eyes are a little bit more going too real. Sure, sharpen our features and kind of do what I was doing with dress made out of seaweed that's starting to burn because she's near her friend. What is this? Ew, smelly there, probably. I like that. Yeah. Pulling it out of nothing. Sometimes you can save an idea to a degree. Maybe I will just give her like punk rock girl, kind of with like fishnets. Look to her, and she can be the one in the I'll shrink. Shrink down her eyes. Too big. Maybe I'll make her eyes even glow more. Yeah. Jesus, like just barely can hold a form. I know this is messy. It's just this is the first day. I'm just going crazy. I'm having fun. Yeah. Curious about. Yeah, nice. Excuse me. This is just me having fun. This is. I'm sure they'll get. Have bigger themes later on. This one's just me just cutting loose. Let's try another one really quick. Let me make a rough one out before. It's only an hour and a half. Today this was enchanted, so maybe. Someone turned it into a monster girl, maybe by putting something on that's enchanted. Or let's see. Oh yeah, I was into the snake. Maybe it's Snake Girl. Snake Girl would make more sense for the... I'm gonna do her for layers, actually. Because that would make more sense for her, where she's kind of like... wearing like several... literally like... Yeah. It's like a... just like in a blanket wrapped all snug as a bug, kind of like just with her tail in front of her, kind of. And coming behind her, maybe. Like, almost like it's... She's like wearing a sweater in or something like that. I'm trying to think of other things she could have on. Doesn't need that. I have a thought. Other things for enchanted. Okay, what can we do for enchanted? Maybe like a... that's more cursed, would be like a werewolf. So... like... enchanted would be like armor would be enchanted. That would be kind of fun if it was. But armor is armor. It's not gonna look like a monster girl. So... hard. Let's go to dragons. I will go back to Monster Girls, I promise, but let's do a dragon. Let's do the ancient one, but just all by itself. in shape, so I'm not even thinking right now. This is terrible. I'm just. No, I'm gonna have to. I guess we are going back to Monster Girls because even dragons, I'm just having a total blank on. Unless we can find something in March of Fairies, but those are just. Yeah, those are just flowers right now. I mean, they're always flowers. Good try. Like. Well, there's like ghosts or. Yeah, Monster Girls I want to think about because that's something where I want to make them fun, and I really just rushed through that first one. I mean, it was fun, it was interesting, but as a exercise, but it didn't really. I'm not super happy. Let's do a few more poses, and maybe I can pull something out from a pose. Oops. I don't know what this character is going to be based, what the prop this will be, but it's a fun pose. It's a kind of cool, like kind of a dance pose, kind of. I'm sorry. Today seems like it's going to be maybe a shorter one, but I don't want to end on this. But let's try and find something to draw to finish up. kind of posed it might have been better for pair, but that's okay. Yeah, it's kind of hard. Sure, I'll come up with something in the... Because there's like Monster Girl, I could do like in one of those like Black Lagoon, but a girl version of that, or I could do where it's got like the ears that are like that, or there's always different types of elementals. There's Goblin is a thing I could do for some of these, or Mummy, or different types of like water spirits. There's in forest spirits. Yeah, I had to think about it. So let's just play around with this a little bit more and then call it, because I just want to clean this up maybe. Yeah, this is kind of a mess, but it's okay. It's nothing wrong with having a day where you just kind of, just don't really create much. They happen. I think I gave myself like such a giant list of things to do that I kind of overwhelmed myself. Oh well. I feel like I got. I apologize to anyone who couldn't started with this one. This is me like floundering today. I apologize. it was fun. I just kind of wish I had something more to show everyone than just me goofing around with brushes for an hour and a half. Oh well. Okay, I guess that's gonna be it. My messiest stream in a while. Gosh, I promise it gets better. Right, see? It gets better. Thanks for everyone who dropped by. I really appreciate it. I promise I've never also I think it didn't help that I've never done the Magical Girls thing either, so Monster Girls. Magical Girls is another thing I might try. It's not. Maybe that'll be a little easier. So I have done witches, so Magical Girls might be easier than Monster Girls, because my brain just keeps trying to go more fairy folk, and then my brain goes, oh no, there's so many fairy folk, but none of them are usually like they're human-esque, but it's just weird of thinking of them in modern clothing, which would be fun to try and do for my comic, but on the spot like this, I'll try to think of some. I do want to make a few for the town that I'm coming up for the next chapter, so it would be fun to think of a few teenage and young adult fantasy folk monsters. So yeah, maybe like a yes, like I said, maybe like some kind of river spirit. That's I'll try and think of what. There's a couple of those I could use. That would be fun. Because elementals are fine, but they're pretty typical. Slime Girl is maybe something I'll do. But if I do a Slime Girl, I want to do something fun with it. Like I want to make it like a, or maybe even like I don't know. I'm trying to think of some stuff. Like maybe a Mimic Girl would be kind of fun. Like where she's just an imposter, kind of. But yeah, I'll play around with some ideas, and on Friday I'll have a whole bunch. I'll try and come up with some other things, and if nothing else, I can try and do also the what is it? The Magical Girl, and I'll try and have some reference for dragons too. I had a very like loose ideal today for a dragon, and didn't come out. Like no matter how hard I tried, I just could not get it out to figure it out today. So I'll work on it and try and like come up with some rough concepts to play around with on Friday. And worst case, we can always go to the comic. For people who haven't been on here in a while, I'll show you my, I was working on some of it a little while ago, so I'll show you the last page I did, if I can find it. Burnt. Is this it? I think this is it. maybe this? No, this is, oh, well this is one I need to work on though, because this is, this will be the next one how about this will be what I'll work on Friday. Because, this is a page that, I skipped, and I should have, that is important, so, yeah, we'll work on this on Friday, on top of, like, I'll rough out some ideas for, or I'll try and at least get one mostly done for the for a prompt, and then I'll work on this. Because there's a couple pages. Where's that one I was working? Oh, I think this is it. Here's another one I was working on. This is the one after it that I was working on. Yeah, so these two pages are the ones I'll work on. Where they're, she's testing out her magic, and, yeah, he's... Yeah, I like this. We'll work on these. It's been a while since I've worked on my comic too, so it'd be nice to get a little bit of that done. So, I'll see you all on Friday, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week.